It is no secret Tennessee has one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the U.S. But with fall elections on the horizon, Planned Parenthood is launching a new campaign aimed at influencing lawmakers and reshaping policy. Good evening and welcome to News 2 Now at 10. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. News 2's My Owen shows us how the organization says voters are the key after a legislative season where abortion took center stage.
It's going to take new tactics to restore balance in the state of Tennessee. We have to flip some seats.
Today, Planned Parenthood launching a campaign to vote out who they're calling anti-abortion state legislatures this fall.
Stopping the supermajority in Tennessee is not going to be easy. We have a plan this year to flip 4 seats and 3 after that. So we break the supermajority before redistricting in 2030.
The General Assembly has long been a Republican majority. In both the Senate and the House, Republicans far outnumber their counterparts. But Planned Parenthood believes flipping just a few of those seats would make a difference, relying on voters to help make that change.
Tennessee is not an anti-abortion state. We are a non-voting state. We were 50th in voter turnout in the 2022 election, but the good news is the only place we have to go from there is up.
Just last month, a new law took effect, making it illegal for a Tennessee adult to help a minor cross state lines to receive an abortion. Tennessee, now the second state in the nation to have this law on the books.
This bill just protects the parent's right to make a determination about an underage pregnancy.
Since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, Tennessee joins more than 20 states who have banned or restricted abortion access.
Tennessee has a total ban on abortion with meager exceptions. The Republican supermajority is totally opposed to reproductive freedom.
According to an abortion rights group who began tracking interstate travel for abortions, more than 10,000 Tennesseans crossed state lines to obtain one last year, going to states including Illinois, North Carolina, and even as far as California.
Tennesseans support reproductive justice. However, the representatives that have been elected in some of these seats are not voting the will of the people.
My Owens, News 2.